wash away the past. We can start new. Alright. It's time to figure out this, I can't keep up with things that save my fucking life. I just had the Sharpie. There she blows. Alright. So, this is really awkward. Alright. Now I can see. So this right here is what we've got going on here, but from that direction. So, let's see if I can capture it this time better. I didn't capture it last time. Alright. So it doesn't stick over the Sharpie at all. You slide down, you keep sliding down. Now look. It's almost over the Sharpie. So, I only do that to say that this area right here is low. This area up here was low as well. We've wiped it. Wiping in here at the same time would have been really, really difficult. Maybe it is, in hindsight, maybe it was a smart thing to do, but I wanted to treat these two panels separately. So this area in here is low. So I'm going to have to wipe Bondo in here to bring this up to an appropriate level. The problem with that is I don't have anything to go in here. I don't have a really small block. These paint sticks even are too wide, so I'm gonna have to cut them. So what me and Jimmy talked about and what he suggested was a contraption, which makes it sound super fancy, but it's not. Picture that's actually touching the bottom. I'm not gonna make him touch because it wouldn't make it look weird, but I'm gonna bring that one up to make it accentuated. All right, so with a sanding contraption like this, where you would have sandpaper right here, once, and you would measure on a non-wrecked part of the car or another car this depth in millimeters, or whatever the fuck you want to measure it in. I guess if you wanted to do it in feet, you could really make yourself have a hard time. But anyway, so you would find how deep this area needs to be. On a normal car, like this area is not damaged right here. How deep is this? I need to make this whole area that deep. So you would use this portion to give you that height right there. And you would factor in for the sandpaper. And once you sanded, this would keep eating material, and these would start getting closer. Sorry. These would start getting closer and closer to that. Now, once this sanded through enough material, these would touch. Here and here would touch. And it would not allow this middle area to go any further. It's blocked by these. And if it did go in any further, it would take these down with it. So it keeps it at the same level, the level that we need. So I'm going to try to build something. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to use yet. Why do I not know where the Sharpie cap is? Oh well. Cutting these paint sticks is really going to be difficult. But I mean, this whole thing's kind of difficult, so it kind of just is what it is. I'm thinking that maybe because I mean, it's so close to the right thickness. I think that I'm going to run a line of tape down it, designating how wide I need it to be to go between here and here. I will run a tape line, and I will take my cutoff wheel and I'll cut it. I'll cut it on that side of the line, so I can come back in and I'll run the auto block and I'll put it here so it'll shave it down flat, so we don't have a wonky line. Primer is going to get shot in here, so everything's going to kind of roll over, and it's going to be easy to kind of fix a little bit of imperfections or irregularities in the cut, but I'm going to try to keep that from happening the best I can. So we're going to cut this to a width that we want, so it'll fit between here and here. Then I will shave the flat part of it to get the correct thickness. We're really close already, so it won't take much. So I'll shave it to the right thickness, and then I will just take 2 more paint sticks like so, put the shaved one in the middle of it, and then you've got your contraption. I should be able to, I'm not gonna make it the full 12 inches. I'll probably do 3 or 4 inches so I can kind of, I don't really think it's going to be smart. I don't know. I'll ponder that some more. I'm not going to use the video to sit here and brainstorm, but you see the gist of what's going on. So I will use those paint sticks to hold the shaved paint stick, and the paint stick will accommodate my sticky back sandpaper. So I think that's going to be the best bet. How am I going to attach? I may not use 2 base plates of paint sticks, only because joining them in the middle and making them flat. Well, once you put this here, it's going to be, you're not going to be able to tell if this angle is slightly like that. That's exaggerated, but I mean, if this was, I mean, just ever so slight, you're not going to notice in the long run. But I may, as a matter of fact, well, I don't want to use a normal block. I was going to say I could just like tape this to a block or something, but I may just use a piece of 2x4, just cut a 2x4 or a little fence post or something. I'll figure out something. When it comes time to actually do that, I've got to get some measurements and cut the actual jig portion, the actual bottom sensitive to measurements portion. I need to do some measuring and get that fabricated up, and then I'll pop back in. Peace!